Well, this is really about words that we hear all the time now: equity, social justice, opportunities. What about, we hear about those things for individuals. What about for communities? What about for smaller communities being treated equitably? Just like larger communities, say Doral or Hialeah, have had the opportunity, and several others, to annex areas to strengthen their cities, to increase their commercial and industrial components. What about opportunities? We talk about making opportunities. What about opportunities for smaller communities like ours that have been here and have been in the heart of Miami-Dade County for 100 years, going on 100 years? And this is the only opportunity that we have to strengthen our community and increase our boundaries, and it's not a substantial increase. What about justice? What about justice between communities and playing fair? So I think that these are all things that aren't done quickly. And when I hear about, well, it's taken 20 years or it should have been done before, do we give up on these things?
No.
And socially, do we, these are ongoing fights. Civil rights and everything else are ongoing. You continue and you work toward that. And I know as long as I'm sitting here, I'll continue to work toward that. And I believe everyone on this council will, and I believe future councils, because this is about justice, opportunity, and equity for small communities, which are just as important component of Miami-Dade County as the large ones are. So with that said, the other thing that I wanted to end with is that, we talk about the benefits to Miami Springs, but by far the benefits to that area are substantial, to the annexation area are substantial, the benefits that they will be gaining. Anyone that's been in that area, knows how it's looked for the past 20 years. It's looked the same. Yep. It's in a massive need of roadway improvements, has substantial, significant flooding. We've heard from some of the business owners that when it rains, this isn't a hurricane, just substantial rain, that they have to shut down for 7 days because the roads in front of them flood with continual rain, and the storm water can't handle the draining. So a lot of times, not just their roads in front of their businesses, but their products on the first floor are damaged because of the water. And yes, if you're a large business owner there, which are very few, it's just a handful of the 805 business owners there. The vast majority, probably 700 and something, are small business owners, small property owners. If you're in a few of the handful of, the 5, 6, or 7 larger ones, you can afford to make those repairs to your flood control, to your business, to your area. But the smaller business owners there can't. So at the millage rate that we've proposed recently, since we were not approved by the county because of our millage rate being still too high, at our latest millage rate, which we passed the resolution committing to that millage rate of 2.5 to 3.0 upon annexation with mitigation if necessary. At that rate, the average business owner in that area, the majority of them, over 60%, will see a property tax increase of less than $500 a year. And for that, they will get an increased, dedicated Miami Springs police officers, not coming from City Hall and going over there, but in that area. They will be designated to that area and patrolling that area. We'll have significant stormwater and roadway improvements, lighting improvements, aesthetics. I mean, with that, we know that when you do roadway improvements, it doesn't cost that much more to beautify the area, to make it walkable and desirable, and do some plantings. So these are all things that area will gain. And you can imagine, if you're a small business owner being out of business for 7 days because of significant rains, there's a big cost involved to that. The majority of them that we have talked to are totally accepting of, a very small increase in their property taxes, $500 to $1,000 a year, for the substantial improvements that they will see to that area.